Annual General Meeting of Permanent Magnets Limited. I hope you and your families are safe and in good health. In line with the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs, this meeting is being conducted through video conferencing. Before we proceed with the formal agenda, I would like to take a moment to introduce esteemed members of our board and senior officials who have joined us virtually today. Mr. Nirmal Kumar Jain, Independent Director and Chairman of the company and Chairman of the Audit Committee. Mr. Kamal Binani, Independent Director and Chairman of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Mr. Girish Desai, Non-Executive Director. Mr. Mukul Taparia, Non-Executive Director. Mrs. Sunaina Taparia, Non-Executive Director. Mr. Sukamal Jain, Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Hemant Agarwal, Statutory Auditor. Mr. Arun Dash, Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer. Ms. Rachna Rane, Company Secretary. The Company Secretary has confirmed that the requisite quorum is present in compliance with Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. Accordingly, I declare the 64th Annual General Meeting of the company duly convened and open for proceedings. I now invite Rachna, our Company Secretary, to appraise the members of the arrangements made to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Rachna, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all board members, auditors, and shareholders. I am Rachna, Company Secretary of the company, joining you from our corporate office in Mumbai. It is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each of you to the 64th Annual General Meeting of the company, being conducted through VC, in accordance with the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Before we proceed, I would like to inform you that in compliance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013, the company has enabled electronic voting on all the resolutions set forth in the notice of the AGM. Members who have not yet exercised their votes through remote e-voting may do so during the meeting using the e-voting facility provided by CDSL. We have also received requests from few members who have registered themselves as the speakers. They will be invited to share their views or raise queries during the Q&A session. The moderator will facilitate and coordinate this interaction. With this, I now invite our chairman, Mr. Nirmal Kumar Jain, to kindly address the shareholders. Thank you. Over to you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you, Rachna. I am Nirmal Kumar Jain, Independent Director and Chairman of your company. Dear shareholders, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the annual general meeting of your company for the financial year 24-25. With the consent of the members present, the notice of the 64th AGM and the report thereon were taken as read. The past year has been one of the both consolidation and transition for Permanent Magnets Limited. We faced some challenges in the global market, particularly in the electric vehicle segment and the domestic smart meters business, which led to a moderation in our revenue growth. Our total income saw a modest 2% increase and our profitability margins were affected, resulting in a decline in profit after tax. Despite these headwinds, we have been focused on strengthening our foundation for future growth in the EV business. We are working to diversify our customer base and increase our presence with Indian EV manufacturers. For smart meters, we have expanded our product offerings by adding latching relays through a new licensing agreement. This is an important step as relays are significantly higher in value and open up a larger market for us. We are preparing to begin manufacturing these relays in the second half of the current financial year. Our alloys business, while slower than expected in financial year 25, is showing encouraging signs with recent orders. We also achieved AS certification for our alloy facility, which creates opportunities in various sectors like defense also. We are investing in a new furnace to increase our capacity in this area. Our subsidiary Quantum Magnets Private Limited is moving towards production of rare earth magnets in India. Globally, supply challenges have highlighted the need for domestic manufacturing in this space, and we are in discussions with government agencies for related incentives schemes. We believe the strategic actions we have taken this year, including new products, capacity expansions, and customer diversification, will help us return to a growth path. We are committed to creating value for all our stakeholders and building a resilient organization ready for future opportunities. Thank you for your continued trust and support.
Thank you, sir. Dear members, in line with the Companies Act 2013 and Regulation 44 of the SEBI Listing Obligations and Disclosure Requirements Regulation 2015, shareholders were given the opportunity to cast their votes electronically on all the resolution outlined in the notice dated 23rd May 2025. Please be informed that there are 7 agenda items requiring your approval. For shareholders who have joined this AGM and have not yet cast their votes, you will have the opportunity to do so during this meeting. Before we proceed to the voting on the resolutions, I will provide a brief overview of each resolution. 3 items of ordinary business to be passed as ordinary resolutions, which are: first, to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone and consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 25, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Second, to declare a final dividend of rupees 2 per equity shares for the financial year ended 31st March 25. Third, to appoint a director in place of Girish Desai, who retired by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Then the 1 item of special business to be passed as a special resolution, which is to revise the terms of remuneration with effect from April 1, 25 of Sharat Taparia as a managing director. Then 2 items of special business to be passed as ordinary resolution, which are reappointment of Shri Sharat Taparia as a 1st April 26 for 5 years. Then to increase the authorized share capital of the company and alteration of the capital clause of Memorandum of Association of the company. Then to appoint Dash and Divedi and Associates LLP company secretaries as the secretarial auditors of the company and to fix their remuneration. The text of the resolution along with the explanatory statement was included in the notice circulated to all members. With this, we have covered all the agenda items. Messrs. Arun Dash and Associates, practicing company secretaries, have been appointed as a scrutinizer to oversee the e-voting process with fairness and transparency. The results of the voting will be declared within 2 working days from the conclusion of this meeting. This scrutinizer report will be available on company website as well as on the website of CDSL and Stock Exchange. We will now proceed with the registered speaker. I kindly request that members keep their questions brief and specific. Response to all your questions will be provided after the speakers have finished their remarks. So now I invite our first speaker, Mr. Himanshu Trivedi, to share his views. Mr. Himanshu Trivedi.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me? Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Respected Chairman,
No,
Nirmal
no.
Jain and other Board of Directors sitting on dais. Myself, Himanshu Trivedi from Vadodara, Gujarat State. First of all, I am thankful to our Company Secretary, Rachna Madam, sending me a soft copy of the AGM report well in advance. which is the full of information and fact figure are in place, which is easy to follow and easy to understand. So I am thankful to you or the entire secretary. Report is nicely prepared with a beautiful information of full of detailing. I don't much to have more questions because I have full faith on board and their resolution. I support all the resolution. I have sent my all question and query through the email well in advance, which is the save the time of the AGM and give the opportunity to speak my the rest of the speakers. Sir, still I have few questions. First, my question is what new technology is developed by our company? What is market share we have in domestic and as well as in international markets, sir? And what would be effort a small or organized sector? Sir, our company planning for launching any plant and machinery during current financial year. Sir, I have no more question. I wish good luck and bright future for coming financial year. Thank you to allow me to speak. Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, can you ask question one by one?
Repeat.
Can you ask
Your
question?
first question was regarding the technology. Would I understand?
Yeah.
And what
Yes.
new technology are we implementing?
Yes.
So we
yes.
are based on our directions of the new products that we are introducing. In this year, particularly in the space of relay and alloys, these are the two big projects in the last financial year 24-25. There are ongoing technological improvements that we are implementing in this space to relay business to start and alloy business to expand. So these two particular areas I can point out. The rest of the businesses are also having a lot of customized products for which various operations, manufacturing operations we need to add. So those on specific case by case basis we are adding. So I hope this answers your questions regarding technology.
As far as your question for local and export business, in last financial year, our export was 52% and local was 48%.
Right. And I think your third question was regarding plant and machinery. So we are adding equipment to again in the relay manufacturing, and we are adding a new furnace in the alloy business. These are two important steps that we are taking. And in the subsidiary, we are adding new equipment towards going towards manufacturing of rare earth magnets. These are the key three things that we are doing.
Yes, sir. Sir, excuse me. If possible, please conduct a plant visit, sir. So many years pass when the meeting is conducted at Baroda. At that time, I'm physically present, sir. And in Vapi, 2 times. So I am requested, sir.
Yeah. We note down your request. We will consider it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Our next speaker will be Mr. Naneshwar Bhagwat.
Mr. Bhagwat, you are unmuted. Please speak.
Well, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, we
Hello?
can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very
Yes,
much,
sir.
sir. So sorry, sir. Respected Chairman, Board of Director, this is Danishwar K. Bhagwat from Mumbai. First of all, I should say thanks to the company secretary for sending me the soft copy and as well hard copy of the AGM well in advance, which is full of information and easy to understand. So thanks to company for doing the. Secondly, hello, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. You can go on.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Go ahead.
Connection from the
Connection lost. Yeah.
If he's not available, you can go to the next question.
Yeah.
Next one. Yeah.
Okay, so our next speaker will be Mr. Keshav Garg.
Hello, am I audible?
Mr. Keshav Garg.
Hello.
Mr. Garg, please unmute. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for registering me as a speaker shareholder for this meeting. I actually had a list of questions that I'll just ask you. Firstly, why have our EBITDA margins declined in FY25? And going forward, what could be a steady state EBITDA margin? Do we expect any margin improvements in the coming year? And what could be the incremental margins that we could earn from higher value latching relays? Uh, what is the current situation around import of rare earth elements? Have we found any alternate solution for the same? And what is the current demand scenario in the EV segment? Are we seeing any green shoots? And also, what percentage of our revenue would come from EV? We are adding a new furnace in the alloy segment, and we've also gotten a new certification, AS certification for our alloy segment. What could be the peak revenue potential from these two improvements that we are making to our alloy segment? Also, are we exclusive suppliers to any OEMs, and have we added any new domestic EV OEM customers? Our exports have also declined in FY25. What was the reason behind that, and what would be our future export prospects? What is our market share in magnetic sensors and smart meters, respectively? And also, our working capital days have increased. So, what would be the optimal level of working capital going forward? Thank you. These were my questions.
Okay, thank you. I think your first question, we can take one by one. The first question was regarding EBITDA margins. And you see, our business is divided into multiple product categories. So, and within each product category, there are different customized products. Most of our products are customized products. So, depending on the cost of each product, the margins are completely different for each of these products. So the combined EBITDA margin, when you see, is actually a result of which product gets sold more in that particular financial year. So when you say, when this year the margins have reduced, is a result of lesser export sales of EV related products. The main reason is that because we are comparing this with the earlier years where the margins are higher, and that happened due to the EV related export sales, which were growing very much at that time, which have tapered down. So that situation continues as it is. And now, in going forward in future, the EBITDA margins will depend more and more on the new businesses which will grow. And my expectation is that they will grow faster, and so it will depend on those businesses, particularly alloy, and then maybe in the later part of the next year, relay businesses. I think this I have answered your questions on the EBITDA margins. Your next question was related to relay margins. Yeah.
Latching relay.
Latching relay, we are expecting a margin because the major content of the latching relay is silver and copper. These are the major costs of the latching relay. But we expect the margin to be somewhere, there is also customization. We expect it to be between about 15 to 20% margins, EBITDA margin. And then your question was regarding peak revenue potential of alloy.
It will be 150%.
We have now this. We had earlier furnace is 80 kilo furnace. Now we are getting the 600 kilo furnace. I think in totality, the total potential with virgin alloys, virgin metals, if when we do, total potential can be about 200 to 250 crores from this capacity itself, based on a certain type of nickel based alloy. Now, depending on which alloy we get, the range can be, let's say, between 100 to 300 crore, something like that, based on how much nickel, cobalt, or maybe value of the alloy.
And job work also.
And if we are doing more of job work, then that turnover level goes down. So I think that is what I've explained on this peak revenue potential.
Rare
In rare earths, I can give you an update that right now there is a crisis going on where everybody knows that China is restricting the exports. So we are going towards manufacturing of this rare earth magnets in India in our subsidiary company. We have already ordered machines from block cutting onwards. We are going into 3 phases. First phase was assembly phase, which we already implemented. Second phase is the block cutting onwards, all the processes. Those machines we have already ordered. Third phase will be producing the block itself from alloy. Those we will decide after our second phase is implemented. So our expectation is in 2026, we will have the second phase implemented, and we will take a decision for the third phase during second half of 2026. This is our plan on the rare earth magnets.
percentage of ABC.
We are already in discussions with some customers, international and domestic. They have shown a lot of interest in long-term procurement agreements. We are also in discussion with Government of India for related incentive schemes. So both these fronts we are working on.
Percentage of revenue initially.
I think this the revenue percentage was one of your other questions. So in the last year, 43% was from electricity meters and 27% was from automotive business. This is broadly the mix. The rest was CT 7%, and gas meter was about 3%, and alloy was about 3%. Others were 17%. This is the broad product mix application percentage. I think I've answered all these questions. Anything else?
Working capital, as far as you have asked for working capital days, our optimal cycle of working capital days is 120 to 150 days. Since we have many imported material which is having very long lead time, and we need to keep some inventory to take care of uncertainty in import conditions. For OEM customer, we have added some customer which are for which we have supplied some sample, and they can be a potential customer.
What, eight customers?
8 customers we have added in last financial year. So I hope we have answered your question, Mr. Kar.
Keshav.
Yes, sir.
So are you there?
Yeah, you can go to the next speaker.
Yes. So our next speaker will be Mrs. Clestin Elizabeth.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Video. I'm just trying to start my video. Okay, you can see me? Okay.
Yeah, we can see you.
You may.
Okay. Yes. Good
Yeah.
afternoon, Mr. Jain.
Yes.
Huh? I'm so happy to see you after Jindal holding.
Yeah,
There, my photo didn't come. Here, the photo is come.
yeah.
So nice. How are you keeping, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, ma'am?
Good. So far, good.
Yeah, very good.
Enjoying. Now, today, our IPO is there, no? Cement.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh, so, anyway, I go to the formal part.
Yeah, please.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Nirmal Jain, MD Sharat Taparia, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C.E. Mascarenas speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary, Madam Rachana Sawant, and her team for sending me an annual report and also registering me as a speaker at my request, and also giving me this platform, which was very easy to operate. The annual report is full of information, facts and figures and pictures of our products, self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Now our working is good. Okay, but our dividend is ₹2 is really appreciated. Congratulations for all awards, accolades. Also, very good CSR work. ESG is also been taken care. Now, my queries. First one is we are in electricity meters, which are used in renewable energy, robotics, aerospace and defense, food and beverages. Among these, in which of these our electrometers you use will where we will get good growth along with margins? Which among them? Our global smart meter is exported to many countries. Is it exported also to US? And if it is, how much is the total compared to the other exports? Second, we are in automation sector. Which vertical we are catering, and who are our customers, and who are our competitors in domestic as well as international? Next one, we are manufacturing of the rare earth magnets through our subsidiary. Who is the collaborator, or from whom we are getting the technical support? And are we talking of the same thing which China is supplying rare earth magnets to USA? Are we in the same line? I am trying to understand from you all, because there's so much talked about the rare earth magnets and US. So can you throw some light on this aspect? Any challenges we will face due to Trump's tariff of 50%, and what interim solutions we are working on? Lastly, but not the least, future roadmap for the next 5 years, capex requirements, which vertical will be the growth engine along with good margin. With this, I support all the resolution. I wish my company all the best. May it grow from strength to strength. And here I wish the entire team very good health, sir. Everyone, you and all the team, so that health will be the wealth which you will create for us. With this, thank you, and wish all the festive season starting with Raksha Bandhan. Thank you so much. God bless you. And namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Mascarenas. Thank you for your kind words and the encouragement. Now I can answer your questions. So your first question was which applications, what we are doing, have a better growth prospect. So as you know, that we started our business with the magnets, and our name is Permanent Magnets. But magnets itself today actually is a very small part of the business, only about 10%. And this change has happened. The change, what has happened is we have positioned our company as a capability. We are selling our capabilities and not our products to customers. As a result, so many different areas we have been able to enter into. For example, the EV space, the electricity meter in a smart energy meter space, and now the alloy business, and now the relay business, all has happened because we positioned ourselves as a capability we are selling our capability. That is what we are doing. Amongst the applications, particularly today, we are seeing big growth in the energy meter business, which is about to come because 250 in the Indian market, out of which only 30 million approximately have been installed. And this is going ahead. This is in the coming years will be quite accelerated, I believe, and therefore it opens up a big opportunity. The energy meter market mainly we are seeing for the Indian producers are mainly now supplying to Indian utilities. They are also doing some exports, but I believe the export quantities are much lesser what they are doing as compared to the domestic business that they are doing. Our company also has exports for products that we are selling for exports for energy meter business to some of the major, the biggest producers of energy meters worldwide. We are supplier to all three of those companies.
Yes.
Now, regarding your next question was about automation customers. So we can't name any specific customers, but we are doing some devices for automation which are related to current sensing application. So where they measure the current, we provide the current sensors for such application. And these are customized sensors which the automation companies they need. Now your next question was regarding rare earth permanent magnets, which, okay, we are moving towards that direction. Yes, it is the same magnet that we are talking worldwide where there is a crisis. We are going to go ahead and produce those magnets in India. We have ordered equipment from block cutting onwards, which I already explained. We are in the process of finalizing our collaborator. Right now, we have not done it, but we are going to do it soon. At this stage, I cannot give you any names, but that will be announced as and when we finalize it. Then your question was about USA tariffs. So today, USA business for us is about 20% of our business is USA market.
Export business.
Export, which is all fully export business. And this right now is not impacted for two reasons. One, it's a customized product. So it is not easy for the customer to change over so easily. The raw material source is specified by them. And for them to change over, they have to do a lot of trials and approvals. And second, we are checking really what is the applicable tariff for our product. How are they classifying that? And in some of the product categories are exempted from such tariffs. So we are checking that point right now. What exactly is the tariff level? But we have not been impacted till now. The sales are going on as it is.
Our terms are X works, so we will not be.
Yeah, our terms with the customers are X works and not delivered to them. So our prices are based on X works. Customer pays for all the duties and transportation and the duties. Your next question was regarding the next 5 years outlook in CapEx. As you see in the past years, our CapEx levels are increasing year by year. We expect higher and higher CapEx based on growth that we will get due to this, mainly due to alloy and relays business in the immediate term that we are seeing. Other businesses also we are developing, but those are all in the trial stages. For example, there is a current sensor business we are developing, some modules that was in the module space. We have been talking about modules for a few years now. That is materializing soon, and we will launch a range of products, current sensors, which will be a standard current sensor models we are going to launch and then expand those models. So that also will in the coming years have some capex and some good business opportunities. I think broadly these are the points that you had asked, and I hope I have given you a satisfactory reply. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, we complete our registered speaker list. Thank you to all registered speakers. Please note that the voting on CDSL platform will remain open for an additional 15 minutes after the conclusion of this meeting. Members who have not yet cast their votes are encouraged to do so. Resolution as outlined in the notice will be deemed passed today, subject to receiving the requisite numbers of votes. We appreciate the participation of all the shareholders who joined us via video conference. With this, we declare the proceedings of the meeting closed. Thank you to all board members, auditors, and shareholders for your presence and contribution. And I request Sharaji for thank you. Only thank you for.
Okay, so thank you all for attending our meeting and wishing you all the best. And thank you for the wishes. And thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.